Doctor Strange just took the biggest L of his life. But you know what they say, when one magical door closes, another one opens. And in Doctor Strange of Asgard #1, that door leads straight to the land of the gods. What's up guys, welcome back. Today we're diving into a story where our favorite Sorcerer Supreme trades in his Sanctum Sanctorum for the golden halls of Asgard. So grab your cloak of levitation and let's get into it. Doctor Strange, the once mighty Sorcerer Supreme, has lost everything. His title, his power, his purpose. And the one who took it, none other than Doctor Doom. Doom, in all his calculated brilliance, did what no one expected. He used the power to save the world. And then, in true Doom fashion, he conquered it. Strange, humiliated and powerless, has been lying low ever since. But you can't keep a good sorcerer down forever. We open with Strange narrating his own journey, his thoughts heavy with doubt but burning with determination. Asgard, the home of the gods, the Golden Realm, a land of mystery and legend. It could be argued that this is no place for a mortal from Midgard, a man who has lost his station, a man who has lost his way, a man who aims to get it all back. This is no casual visit. This is his first step towards reclaiming his identity. And right on cue, the sky cracks open with the booming voice of the All-Father himself. Thor, the god of thunder, greets Strange with his usual exuberance, wrapping him in a crushing embrace. Dr. Stephen Strange, I bid you welcome to Asgard. Oh, it is good to see your tiny face. And then, he asked the million-dollar question. Tell me, my friend, what brings you to my home? Strange, ever the pragmatist, doesn't waste time. He looks Thor in the eye and simply says, I need a job. Thor, taken aback, blinks. You seek employment? Here? Strange explains back on Earth, being Sorcerer Supreme wasn't just about fighting mystical threats. It was about maintaining balance, ensuring that magic and the mundane coexisted without disaster. And in a place like Asgard, where the very stones hum with arcane energy, such balance is even more crucial. Thor listens, considering. Asgard has never had a Sorcerer Supreme before, but with Loki banished, their magical defenses are weaker than ever. After a moment of thought, Thor gives Strange his answer. If he wants the job, he'll have to earn it. And that means getting the blessing of one person who oversees magic in Asgard, Hulda. Before heading to this meeting, Strange takes a moment to explore Asgard, stepping into its bustling streets, absorbing the sights and sounds, the power thrumming beneath his feet. But this peaceful stroll is interrupted by a commotion. A man, Holt, being beaten in the streets, and Strange, ever the hero, steps in. With a smirk and a flick of his fingers, Strange subdues the attackers. Holt, bruised but grateful, introduces himself as a writer, a skald who dreams of creating something new. Not battle songs, not tales of conquest. He wants to write romantic comedies for the Asgardians. A bold dream and a warrior culture. The two bond over their shared ambition to carve out new roles in Asgard. And in return for his help, Holt connects Strange with a place to stay. The time has come. Strange meets with Hulda, the powerful Asgardian sorceress. She is stern, sharp-eyed, and immediately calls him out. You stole from Yggdrasil once. Do you have that branch? Strange nods and presents the relic. I return it to you with my apologies. Hulda smirks. The world tree deemed your offering sufficient. You have nothing to apologize for. But I am a petty woman. You will do well to remember that. And then, Loki arrives. Loki, ever the wild card, steps forward, not to claim the title of Sorcerer Supreme, but to endorse Strange for it. He argues that Asgard needs a protector, and despite Strange's many mistakes, he is the best choice. Even Hulda seems intrigued by Loki's logic, considering a spell that would help Strange truly adapt to Asgardian magic. For a moment, it seems like everything is falling into place. And then, disaster. Hulda is stabbed. A blade sinks deep into her back. The assassin? Loki. At least, that's what it looks like. Strange, frozen in shock, watches as the woman who held his future in her hands collapses. Loki's eyes widen. No, wait. I did not do this. Strange, you must believe me. But it's too late. On instinct, Strange casts Loki out, banishing him from the room. And now, Strange is alone, holding the body of the slain Hulda, standing over the murder weapon as footsteps echo outside. The door knocks. Doctor Strange, is everything alright in there? And that's where the comic ends. So let's recap. Strange arrives in Asgard looking for a fresh start, impresses Thor with his determination, and gets the chance to prove himself as Asgard's first Sorcerer Supreme. He even gets an unexpected endorsement from Loki. But just as things seem to be turning around, Hulda, the one person who could officially grant him the title, is assassinated in front of him, with Loki seemingly holding the knife. Now, Strange is left stranded in a foreign realm, holding the body of a murdered sorceress and a whole lot of suspicion. What happens next? Was Loki really the killer, or is there something more sinister at play? This issue set up a wild new direction for Doctor Strange, and I can't wait to see where it goes. If you're loving this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment with your thoughts. Do you think Strange can truly take on this role, or is this all part of a bigger cosmic game? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.